The human body is amazing. Every day of our lives, a myriad of systems work together in perfect combination to provide the miracle of life. With such a complex machine powering our existence, it may be unsurprising to discover that there are some stranger truths within it. Today, I am going to show you shocking human body facts that'll blow your mind. Before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 15. 100,000 miles of blood vessels. Dr. Foster said, quote, "This includes veins, arteries, and communicating little capillaries that move between both." It seems like an unrealistic number, but if you imagine every single muscle, organ, bit of skin, or nerve needs its own way of getting blood and taking it away, it's not surprising how much plumbing we need. Number 14. Only 2% of humans have green eyes. Copeland said, quote, "That's right, only 2% of the population have green eyes. The largest concentration of green-eyed peoples is in Ireland, Scotland, and Northern Europe. All races, including Asian, African, Caucasian, Pacific Islanders, Arabic, Hispanic, and the indigenous peoples of the Americas can have green eyes. All babies are born with blue or brown eyes. Green eyes can take between 6 months and 3 years to appear in children." Number 13. All humans are 99% plus identical. Dr. Foster said, quote, "The visual differences on internal variations that occur in us are only due to a tiny variation in genetics. This is also why we are so similar to many other animals, from a genetic perspective." Number 12. You'll have a brand new skeleton in 10 years. Your skeletal system cells are constantly regenerating, and on average, the bones you have now will have completely regenerated in about a decade's time. This does start to slow down as you age, however, with regeneration taking longer, causing bones to naturally become thinner. Number 11. You're taller in the morning than you are at night. It might seem like a tall tale, but when you wake up in the morning, you're actually a tiny bit taller than you were when you went to bed. This is due to the pressure put on joints throughout the day. As you go about your activities, the pressure causes the cartilage in your spine to compress, just fractions of an inch, but enough to push everything down. As you relax in your sleep, it eases the pressure on your spinal discs, thus allowing you to return to your full height. Number 10. Kids grow fastest in the summer. As the temperature shoots up, so do kids. While you might imagine that growth happens in a steady, gradual way, Joseph Gigante, MD, Associate Professor of Pediatrics and Vanderbilt Children's Hospital in Nashville, tells CNN that, like much else in the natural world, growth spurts can be seasonal. Quote, "Although we don't have a good explanation for it, children seem to grow fastest in the summer and slowest in the fall." And for more great information delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter. Number 9. Your bones are stronger than steel. While most of us experience a broken bone at some point in life, the fact is that bone is an incredibly tough substance. So strong, in fact, that as Discover magazine puts it, quote, "Ounce for ounce, our bones are stronger than steel." A bone has a greater pressure tolerance and bearing strength than a rod of steel of the same width. The strongest bone in the body is the femur, which can support 30 times the weight of an average human. Number 8. You lose almost 1/3 of your bones as you age. As it turns out, there are quite a few things you didn't know about your body, including how many bones you have. According to Mammal Anatomy and Illustrated Guide, you're born with about 300 bones, but as you grow, some of these fuse together as cartilage ossifies, eventually leaving you with 206 bones by the time you stop growing, once you've reached young adulthood. Number 7. There are no muscles in your fingers. Your fingers do countless important things throughout the day, from opening jars to opening doors. But don't chalk up those feats of strength to your fingers. Any movement that happens in your fingers is due to tendons and bones, with a lot of help from the muscles in the palms of your hands and at the base of each individual digit. Number 6. Half your hand strength is in your pinky. The pinky seems unassuming, but it's crucial for your hand strength, helping the thumb to pinch and giving more power to the ring, middle, and index fingers. Lori Rogers, hand therapist at National Rehabilitation Hospital in Washington, told the New York Times that losing your pinky would mean, quote, you'd lose 50% of your hand strength easily. Number 5. Your rear is your largest muscle. While there is some debate about which of your muscles is the strongest, your gluteus maximus happens to be your largest, according to the Library of Congress. These muscles help keep your body upright, move your hips and thighs, and have to work against gravity when you're walking uphill or upstairs. The fact that they make your jeans look great is just a bonus. Number 4. We're as hairy per square inch as chimpanzees. It turns out we're just as hairy as chimps. According to a 2011 paper published in the International Journal of Trichology, we have the same number of hairs as chimps, even if the hair itself is much finer, making it harder to see and creating a lower volume of hair overall. Number 3. Hair can taste. Nasal passages and lungs are lined with fine hairs or cilia that detect and sweep out impurities. How do they detect it? By sensing bitter tastes of the things passing through them, such as, say, nicotine. When these hairs taste something bitter, they increase their rate of movement, attempting to sweep out the bad stuff, according to a 2009 study published by the American Association for the Advancement of Science. Number 2. Human nails grow faster today than they used to. If you feel like you have to trim your nails more than you used to, it's not just your imagination. A 2010 study out of the University of North Carolina comparing the growth of fingernails and toenails to 2 previous studies from 70 and 50 years earlier found that growth had increased by almost a quarter over the decades. For example, the big toe was found to grow by more than 2 millimeters per month, compared to 1.65 millimeters per month in the 1930s. The reason, according to researchers? The proliferation of protein-rich diets. Number 1. A blink is a micro-nap. You probably thought that a blink was just something you did to keep your eyes moist or keep dust out of them. That is a very valuable service, of course, but we actually blink way more than needed for that alone, about 15 to 20 times per minute. In fact, according to a 2013 study conducted by researchers at Washington University, blinking can help sharpen attention and provide our bodies time to recharge. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.